Hello tacticians! So the new LRE is here. You may have watched my theory video on it. If you did, good for you. If you didn't, well, get to it. And it's time for me to hit the alpha track, because I'm organized like that. So, stage 1, here we go. Now, for the alpha track, I'm gonna start with the all piercing, all melee team, and apparently in my team planning I missed that Dante fits and brought or suggested Ulf instead, which may have had a secondary reason, because the track is against Necrons and Ulf should be really good at destroying the sprouted scarabs with his passive. So I subconsciously or consciously or however wanted to get him in, but alas, Dante is probably better, at least in my case, being a Diamond 3 over a Gold 1 Wolf, so Dante I will pick. That means I need to screenshot him now, doesn't it? Oh well. Anyway, the big carry here probably is Karn, because his auto attack makes this a little less grindy, at least in the stages that don't really require much conscious thought. Boom, boom. Okay. Karn will get bored, but I don't care. Ow. And one more turn and the stage should be cleared. That should be a triple and carry on for the sweep. Well done, me. Alrighty, moving on. Now I wonder if I also take in the hits along with the piercing. No, doesn't look that way. Oh well. No problem. Anyway, alpha track, stage 2, all melee, all piercing. And all fun. It's not bad, at least I don't really need to focus on this yet. But it's really hard to be coming up with stuff to say, so that I can pretend I am at least trying to entertain you. If I want to kill that one, yes, there will be a new wave, so Karn will not get the opportunity to be bored. Blam, blam. Should be a double. There. Boom, 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 boom. And that was an excerpt from the famous poem by Private Baldrick called German Guns. Extra points if you understand the reference, you're officially old now. Let's not give Karn the opportunity to be bored from high ground, hopefully. Ow. Boom, Karn's active for a triple and sweep. And that should be stage 2 cleared. Moving on. Alpha 3, all piercing, all melee, let's go. Oh look, a triple. I wonder when the first scarabs start appearing. Oh, this one is kinda not inconvenient, I guess. Ow. Get back there. And triple. And that's the stage done? Hmm? Yeah, that's the stage done. Oh well. Alpha 4, all melee, all piercing, no brain involved. YOLO! That should lead on to a nice multi-kill. There. Oh! Finally the first scarabs. So yeah, this is where Ulf would have come in handy. But Carrion works too, I guess. You know what? I'm gonna do a funny and use Trajan as Angrex. There. Boom! 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 That was a little disappointing. Hoped he would kill more. But, well, the waves are still kinda small here, I suppose. Ah, more scarabs. Did I successfully block off all the hexes? Maybe. Yep. There was still at least one more in there. Oh well. Ow. Okay, and that's the stage cleared, and I forgot whether that was Alpha 4 or Alpha 5. Probably 4. Anyway, moving on. Alrighty, Alpha 5, all piercing, all melee, still very little brain involved. Just how I like it. That's an original pack, yes, or well, not original, but still able to spawn more. So very high priority. Good, Karn will not get bored. Or well, he will, but he will not alleviate his boredom on somebody that I don't want him to clap. There. There. Yes, let's spawn the triple. Don't hold back. Come on, surround Harry and more. I know you want to. Oh, hello, Scarabs. Two packs of Scarabs. Reduced to no more sprouting Scarabs, just the way I like it. There. Okay, that works. Nice, a triple from Karian, a triple from Karn, and some random kills from the rest of the gang, and that's the stage cleared. Moving on. Alpha 6, still going for all piercing, all melee, and now the big boys arrived. Very good. Maybe they will prove to be... oh, no, not really. New guy. This should give Karn something to attack on these hexes, hopefully. There. Yeah, he's just fine. He's just getting warmed up and he's fully entertained. Although I probably should put him and Carrion on different flanks because I pushed all the way in. And not doing so is a waste of perfectly good AoE. Sure, heal, why not? Okay, the Ophidians do hurt a little bit. That wasn't smart. Now Karyan can't get as surrounded as he could with Trajan not being in the way. But I'm not gonna consider that a problem. Karn may now... no. Oh! The hex south of Dante isn't there, I see. Oh well. The first Ophidian didn't want to be on low ground when it could be on high ground, I see. And, well, despite a little hiccup with Karn, that's the stage cleared. Moving on. Alpha 7, all melee, all piercing. I lost the train of thought for something doubtlessly extremely funny there, so just imagine I made a good joke and laugh, please. Let's do this. Karian is slowly getting there as well, which is good. His AoEs are very nice for this type of events and most fights in general. Oh, are the Ophidians a big target? No, they're not. I see. Well done. Problem solved. Let's do this and this. Oh, I see something potentially funny. Trajan should now do a lot of slapping, unless the game decides to spawn everybody from the west deployment point. Nope, yes, yes, fuck you, nope, nope, fuck you, nope. Well, about half of the wave killed by Trajan's passive. I can live with that. Best leave something alive so that Karn doesn't need any playmates from the team. And time for the final wave. Oh my, Karn will get bored. And nobody cares. the least of all me. Okay, and that's the stage cleared, and time to move on again. Alrighty, so Alpha 8, still all melee, all piercing, and all scarabs apparently. Huh. There, sure, why not? Ah, the budgies have woken up from their little siesta. Ah, good, Khan chose the right target for his little berserking. Always nice. Wait, why did Karian only destroy 3? Does Karian have 3 hits in melee and not 4 with his normal attack? Oh! I legit thought Karian was 4 hit. Mistook him for Khan, really. Oh well, those things happen. Eventually it all blurs together. That means Karian would fit in min or max 3 hits with Isabella. That's nice, I guess. Let's do this. Oh, and the bridge leads to another hex. Never mind then. I thought I was being clever. Nice. Landed that hit through the interface being in the way. And this looks like the last wave, and I screwed up a little bit because now it may not be possible to prevent those scarabs from sprouting. Oh well. Good. Dante can reach. Perfect. And that is the stage cleared. Moving on. Alrighty. Reached Alpha 9 and still going for all melee, all piercing. And I think the stages started to repeat now, haven't they? It's not a bad thing. It's just a thing. Boom. Sure, why not? You die. Carney, better go back in. I think this is fine. Oh, there's a cliff there. Sad. I will have to make do. Boom, boom. Okay, time for Khan's active to get the double. This could be nice, though. Like, really nice. Yep, that was a very tasty Trajan's active. Shame that he cannot pull it off repeatedly, but considering how the passive of his works, it does make sense to limit his usefulness a little bit. I don't think I'm pulling... oh, never mind. This should pull a double off, and that should be a stage cleared. Very nice. I mean, not necessary, but very nice. Moving on. Alpha 10, all piercing, and I seem to remember that in this one more enemies were in the east, so that's, oh look, Imospec, where I'm gonna put my carrion. Karn will have his fun here in the west. Now just gently, casually ignore the Ophidian, at least until now. Blap. There. This should work. Oh, Shotmos. Heroes in stage 10 already. I mean, I'm not complaining. That should be a double on the swarms, which is always nice. There. Boom. This is gonna work. Sure, why not? Boom. So that's one swarm gun, two swarm gun. There. I think I'm about to sneeze. Let's do this. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but better play is better play, right? Sorry, my nose needs blowing. Much better. Nice, Makotep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is a better play. Marginally. There, and that's the stage cleared. Moving on. Stage 11 of the alpha track, still going for all piercing, all melee. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is to say, really. The enemies are starting to have a little more HP. I made a mistake and didn't destroy this swarm, but luckily it didn't sprout, so all is well. And looks like the damage is slightly increasing, but oh, there, that's fine. I mean, this is pretty much an endgame team, so I think it shouldn't really have problems to clear the stages until something like... I'm gonna be optimistic and say stage 15. I think I will be able to clear stage 14 with this team. Maybe not without problems, but it should be possible. Oh, that wasn't an overkill already. Should be getting some kills done there. Trajan seems very strategically positioned now, and I think most of the melees will now want to attack in sizes. Never mind. Dante is apparently more attractive. Might as well heal a little bit. Oh. Okay, this sucks a little bit. Bloody hell. Here's the sneeze. My nose itches so bad now. Okay. Yeah, it's Alpha 11 cleared, and I'm gonna need to move on, and high time I did because reasons. Alrighty, time for Alpha 12, still going for all melee, all piercing, and this used to be the final stage an eternity ago. So let's see how it is. I did a quick peek at the enemy roster, and there should be Anufet, Imospec, and maybe one of the other Necron heroes, but they're all around something like Silver 3, Gold 1, so shouldn't really be a problem at this point. Oh, and I just got Karn excited, didn't I? Oh well. Looks like that's not gonna be a problem anymore. Just keep hitting stuff and everything will be fine. A little unfortunate, but I can still sneak Carrion to the fresh scarabs, so not a catastrophe not a catastrophe either, that's what I was trying to say and forgot the next word mid-sentence. Good. Very good. Not bad either, might as well heal, yeah, there. Oh, that wasn't an overkill, cool. Oh, very nice. Yeah, probably should heal Dante. Looks like the damage here actually exists. Looks like the triple is the best I can get here. And let's hopefully catch a few. Oh, that's a cliff. Oh, that was Anufet. Good night. Problem solved, I guess. There, and that should be Alpha 12 done. Oh well. Let's move to Alpha 13, and I think this is roughly where I will have to start paying attention. Oh, nice, those scarabs are just in Karn's range. Let's support him there, and you two push the other flank. That looks good to me. Take care of the Ophidians. Incisors probably shouldn't be close to Karn. There, that's gonna work. The normal enemies are no problem, it's just the Ophidians that need to be taken care of with extreme prejudice. There, that flayed one should keep Karn occupied. I was hoping Dante would make a path for Carian to get a quadra kill there. Oh well. I probably should level Dante's active at some point, but it's such a low value ability once you have it at legendary levels, and it provides the maximum damage mitigation on its targets. There. No, the scarabs need to die before they ramp up too much, and I think incisors can take the 2 hits. That should be fine. Never mind, they even went for Karn, so it's even better. 1, 2, heal Karn, and now sneak Carian in there. Lovely, uses active too, why not? Oh, the Ophidian survived. Yeah. Trajan's damage is kinda subpar, isn't it? He shares that problem with Kalgar. They both are enablers rather than damage dealers. But I guess that's fine. It is like a thing. Okay, and looks like this stage is running out of enemies. Which, while a little unfortunate for them, is great for me, because now I can call this a day. Yup. Alright, so a sleep later, and the more perceptive of you may have noticed the distinct lack of the word good in that sentence. It's time to hit Alpha 14, still with the all melee and all piercing team, so let's have at it. Okay, time to clap those scarabs, because getting overwhelmed by those is not good. Dodge the Ophidian, and best stick to the not low ground here, I think. Yeah, that damage is manageable, but the Ophidians probably are going to be ouchy. There. Bad positioning. Melee units are kinda sucky in this regard, that you can't really swap them back and forth. Okay. Dodging. Oh, for fuck's sake, Karn! Eat a dick! Okay, my bad. Now, this is a problem. So I think it's going to be for the best if I can pull back a little bit and bait them out. Now Karian should be able to do something about the Ophidians, or he would have had I brought Dante closer. Destroy this Ophidian so that it can't attack. Karn will have to weather it. And he seems to be blocking quite nicely. Good. I really need to avoid getting hit, ideally from high ground, but definitely by the Ophidians. And taking care of the death marks would also be nice, because they can crit and their crits are gonna hurt. Okay, only one set of scarabs, that's manageable. Probably should have used Karian's active there. And I think I want to avoid that sniping death mark with Karn as well. I'm gonna do this and this. 3. This puts me kinda on the low ground and doesn't take advantage of Karn's double attack, but avoiding the snipe is probably higher priority now. A quadra kill will be great now. Hopefully it won't come back, so that Karn can now do a bit of this. And oh, come on. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, dodging more Ophidians. Pushing in kinda seems like a good idea. No, for fuck's sake. So let's do this then. They're getting closer to the death marks. And attack the one that's in sniper mode. Okay, this is still manageable. Are they speed 3 or speed 4? Speed 4, alright. So I would really like to get Carrion on this hex, but alas, that's not happening. You know what? I'm gonna do this. That's probably going to get Karn killed. That should be fine at this point. And should be a triple. Very nice. Probably could leap onto this Ophidian. 1400. Actually, 2 piercing, 1400. That's about 1200, 2.4k. That may let Karn survive if I put Dante here. Of course, there is still a chance he will block. Let's stop this snipe. Yeah, and another death mark gone. Good. Nice. That may let Karn survive. Very good. So now what? Now a double kill. Oh, and I need to find entertainment for Karn. Then again, do I? The enemies are running out. So at this point, I think this will be fine. There. Nice. Alrighty. Yeah, and somehow Karn, despite killing his healer, is going to survive this. Okay, that, if nothing else, this was entertaining. Moving on. Okay, time to visit Alpha 15, and I checked the enemies, and apparently it's going to be Ophidians in every wave and Scarabs in almost every wave. So this is going to be really tough. On the bright side, these Scarabs aren't gonna exist very long. Block of the high ground. Destroy these Scarabs and that flayed one, and protect incisors. Let's hope I have learned the lesson from the last stage. Don't let Karn get bored near incisors. Speaking of Karn, there. Now what? Let's do this. I am expecting Karian to get hit by an Ophidian now. So I'm gonna move incisors over. And just in case, better that Trajan gets hit by Karian by Karn than incisors. Oh, nice. Karian didn't really get hurt that bad by the Ophidian, so he can hold his own better than I thought. Now, can I destroy both the scarabs somehow? Yes, but it's gonna cost me Dante's active. Heal. Finish the scarab off. This is looking good. Okay, so Karian should be fine where he is. I don't want the Ophidian to hit incisors. And what can I do with Karn? Let's worry about later. Dante, let's have Dante get the kill here. There, that should be a swarm gun. And incisors here should give me options on the next turn. Okay, Karian needs healing. Karn also needs healing. No, come on. That's where I wanted to do stuff with incisors. Oh well. So, Ophidian dies. Ophidian dies. Scarabs do not die, sadly. Karn gets healed. And Scarabs die. This looks good. I really need to worry about healing Karian now. Okay. So I probably want Karian Dante buffed now. There. This looks good. There. And bring incisors over here. I wish I could honestly say that was calculated, but it was more of a Emperor Protects moment. So, heal Karian. Looks like I need a bigger incisors, which is going to be hard to accomplish. I wish I had Karian's active now, but alas. 4 hits? How did... Oh right, that wasn't the piercing attack. Never mind, I'm just being confused. It happens with age. There, that should be the Ophidian dead. 2, 3, 4. And pull Trajan back? Do I want to? I don't think so. In fact, I probably want Trajan in. Okay, that works nicely. Karian should be fine. Even without further healing. And then he should be able to score a double using his active on the Ophidians. There. Oh, this combo should destroy the scarabs. Hide in the bushes, because why not? Now I can even heal Karian. And Incisors should be able to take it here. There aren't all that many enemies in range of him. Very good. So now about that mega combo. Eat schist and die. Dante and Incisors should have no problems taking out the last fresh Scarab Swarm. So this is starting to look pretty good actually. Nice. This should be a double now. Now what? I'll work on the scarabs. Work on them some more. No, never mind. Have this. This should be a nice multi-kill really. I could have attacked anything else really, but I'm a bit time pressured now. Alrighty, good. Right, Karn is below 50%, so Dante is giving him that extra attack. Not something I was really actively considering, but very welcome. This might be a double, assuming they will want to at least be on high ground. There, and there. And it indeed was a double, so that's a bit of a finesse to clear stage Alpha 15. Very nice. Okay, despite my better judgment after seeing the enemies have gone up 2 ranks from the previous stage, I'm gonna attempt Alpha 16 as well. This is gonna hurt most likely. So well, that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Not getting Karn started just yet is probably the smart decision. And stay away from the Ophidians. Yeah, the flayed ones are very much ignorable. Good. I think in the next turn I will get 4 Ophidians, so it's probably best to retreat back into the corner and I'll maybe even use Karian's active. Clap this one. 2, 3, 4, and stay out of range. Like this will probably be better, give me more maneuvering room, and with some luck, oh, the Ophidians will want to go on high ground. Okay, so Karian is safe now, so he needs to make a path for everyone to get out of the kill zone. That works, I think. Are these warriors or death marks? Warriors. Fairly low attack, these are ignorable. Only the death marks are dangerous. Okay. So I'm just casually gonna saunter off like this. Starting Karn now shouldn't be a problem and might as well get the kill here. Good. Okay, death marks. 1400 damage. 600 extra when they crit. That's not unmanageable, I think. So I need to put a dent in the Ophidians now. There. Okay, looks like a few hits are going to be unavoidable. There. And what's their attack? 3k? Okay, that is gonna hurt, and I definitely don't want to eat that with incisors. Then again, he is kinda beefy, but from high ground. Derp. Okay, so they do hurt quite a lot. Ow, ow. Yeah, I forgot that more of them will come every round. So I definitely don't want to park anyone on low ground within reach of the deployment hexes. Lesson learned. This should be a kill with Guardians active. Well, this is going to be risky, but then again I believe something will end up on this hex at the very least. And as much as I don't want to, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. No, Dante goes there because he's terrifying and as such will take less damage. There. Now, Incisors doesn't work very well with the Custodes in regards to his passive, because basically they always get overkilled and he can't bring stuff back from that. And that was an extremely lucky block with a Trajan on 1 HP. So now I'm actually in a kinda good position because the north part of the map is completely full. So no more enemies can spawn in, and with this I can limit the damage I take as long as I don't score too many kills per turn. Will Karian kill off this Ophidian? That's the question. Another question. Would Karn? Problems. How much health does it have? 8,000. Around 3, that's 5. And the passive maybe. Let's see. Don't think that's quite enough. Great, it didn't work. Okay, I may lose Dante depending on what comes next. Okay, so far so good and manageable. So I can get away from there and get some healing done, I think. There, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, at most 2 Ophidians will be able to attack Karian or Trajan. That should be fine. Hopefully. Okay, never mind. They're coming in, so I need to relocate. And that's the highest priority right now. So might as well do it like this so that Incisors has everyone around him and can heal anyone I need. This should work. And oh, Karn got bored, I'm stupid. Great. So now I need to make way for Karian. Make way for Karian to get here and use his active on the Ophidians to kill him. Kill them, both of them. So that means Karn goes brrrt. Incisors goes healy. Karian goes brrrt. And Dante goes there, I think. And Karian will have to face tank. It should be fine. Very good blocks. And looks like the enemies ran out of reinforcements and that new wave after this turn message is nonsense. So I think this is won. Well, no complaints, that's for sure. There, push in. There's plenty of Necrons around for Karn to not get bored. There. I probably should stick Dante closer to Karian so that he actually gets those kills. Why not? Okay, top off. Karian clears out some of the death marks. I ran away from Dante again because I'm stupid. Karn's active, why not? Trajan goes in. Yeah, looks like I am going to clear this stage, which I have to say I didn't really expect. Might as well do the heal then. Okay, get away from Karn. Boom, and this is done. Very nice. A bit adventurous, but very nice. I didn't expect to reach Alpha 17, even though this is basically my strongest team in the game. But here we are, so I kinda feel obligated to give it the good poke, even though this is probably a waste of a ticket. Yeah, the warriors are ignorable. The flayed ones, pretty much also ignorable due to them being physical. But the Ophidians are going to be a problem for sure. So I'm gonna get some early kills in. And on the next turn I should probably retreat somewhere to the southwest. Okay. So not be within 4 hexes of the deployment points. Ah, that was stupid. I should have attacked with Karian to get him going. There, I think this is alright. And heal Karian. Okay, that should be workable, and there is only one Ophidian in the next wave. But if I attack with Karian, he will be in range of the Ophidian. How much of a problem is that? There is one. I think that will be survivable, but from here, there. Very good. The rest of the gang probably shouldn't be too brave, I think. Let's pull out. There. And heal. Every little bit of HP can help now. Alright, so Karn. Ooh, they're really chunky now. Karn should be able to get the kill here even without his active, which is good. Karian like this with his active should probably pull it off as well, considering one is on high ground, or well, on low ground, and the other was on wires. And this is a little unfortunate. No, never mind. I can get away to safety. All is well. Carry on. Okay, scarabs and more Ophidians. I need to heal Karian. I also want to destroy the Ophidian. Can Karn do that without high ground or without Dante? Probably not. 3.5k, 80% of that is, I'm gonna call it 3000, so 6000 damage will go through, except against the Custodes. You have a 20% more mitigation, so let's call that 5000, and Dante is terrifying, so that's even better, but he is squishier, I think. Okay, let's do it like this. There. And that's kinda not great. But Karian should be able to tank this. Alright, does Karian have parry as well? I think he does, doesn't he? Yeah, he does. There is the parry, lovely. Does Trajan? No, Trajan doesn't have parry. Alright, so Karian can tank the Ophidians pretty well, which I didn't, well, not know, but consider. I think this would be a good turn for Karn's active. So kill the one next to Dante. And kill the Ophidian there. Sadly, Karian's active is still on cooldown. I think I could have attacked the Scarabs, but it should be fine. They will not be dealing all that much damage. Okay, good. So what's coming in the last wave? 3 Ophidians, and I will not really have any room to maneuver. That's a problem. If they come like one at a time, that would be manageable, I think. But if not, then no bueno. Oh, Scarabs need to be removed. And let's go for stopping attacks from high ground. Damn, Trajan isn't having a good time. Oh, and the Ophidian cannot burrow on the deployment hex. That's nice. So now what? Now Karn is very well in the way. I need to heal Trajan. which I think I can, like this. There. And I want to destroy the scarabs, so I'm gonna do this. Okay, now the Ophidians are gonna get in and try to be funny. So I need to make way for, at the very least, incisors to not get destroyed. Karian and Dante can take 1 hit each. Karian can take 2 hits if needed, from the Ophidians I mean. So this, screw you RNG, this should be an overkill. This should work. There. Now Karian charging up more is always useful. Then again, do I need him to get attacked? No. If I killed this Necron warrior, then stuff could happen. I mean, if I put Karian on its hex, then stuff could happen, and maybe Karian wouldn't reach the 2 Ophidians in the south. So I'm not gonna do that, but I will score the kills here. There. Ow. Ow. Okay, time for incisors is active, I think. Oh, that's a problem. Where is the... Oh, the Ophidian is going here in the north for some reason. That's good. That's actually very good. So now I need to destroy these scarabs. Karian should have no issues taking care of the Ophidians because his active is stacked so high. And now I pretty much just need to hold a bit of a defensive position and heal everyone, and this should be a clear. So I'm gonna start with incisors is active. There. That gives me breathing room for everyone. And the priorities now are the death marks, I would say. Oh, right! Karn is now under 50% HP, so he gets an extra hit from Dante. I forgot about that, and it helps with taking out the, well, trash, really. So I think this has a good multi-kill potential. And Karian is at high enough HP, and with his martial kata and all the other stuff he has, he will not be very vulnerable to the Ophidian. But Karn will, so I should heal Karn. Take out this flayed one. Very nice. This is going extremely well compared to what I was expecting. Now remove the scarabs, they are annoying me. How do I keep everyone alive? Take out this thing. Dante is still useful, so I don't want him to die. And Trajan is great at taking hits, so I don't want him to die either. So I think this is the best time to use Trajan's active purely for the self-heal. Okay, that happened. Clear some trash, Karian, please. Thank you. I could, with some luck, dive and get the Ophidian killed, I think. Do I want to? Do I need to? Those are the questions that I need to be asking. Let's go for it. Gonna heal Karn. Good, no revive. And that high ground bonus sealed the deal, I think. There. And I think that's Alpha 17 cleared because, well, the normal Necrons don't hit that hard. And this lineup is very tanky, incisors included. So it's going to be really difficult for them now to outdamage me, basically. It could happen, or the game could crash for me, which would be irritating, to put it politely. But, well, you know what? No, I'm not gonna make fun of it because reasons. Right, Karn is gonna clap. No, never mind. Karn is gonna clap the last one. So with that, Alpha 17 is cleared, which I really didn't expect. And yeah, looks like I will at least enter Alpha 18 as well. So moving there right now. Alright, this is it. Alpha 18, the final stage of this track. All the enemies are at Adamantium 1. Not quite full stars, and most rounds will have one Ophidian, some will have two. Let's see if that's manageable. Okay, so the first Ophidian can be avoided rather nicely. But I also want to get the Scarabs killed, so I'm a little torn on what to do about that. Well, I'm gonna assume the Ophidian is gonna be pure death incarnate, so best gonna avoid it, but I will have to stack Carian and delete the Scarabs. I think it's gonna hit for something like 6k on Karn, so just avoid and heal incisors. Probably should have moved Trajan all the way here so that at least the warrior can't reach incisors, but what's done is done. Let's see how bad this turn is. That is some damage indeed. So next turn has 1 Ophidian and more Scarabs. And I think I'm gonna combo on the Ophidian like this. Damn, they're chunky. Oh well, that happened. Next, I'm gonna need to start healing actually. Full time-ish. Ow! Okay, I didn't realize that was in range of the South Deployment Hex, and that damage may be kind of fatal now. What's coming next? No Ophidians! Alright, at least that is positive. And I'm gonna do what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna heal Dante. There. And face tank, hopefully, the Ophidian with Harian. Okay. Change of plans. Make way for Karian and kill the Ophidian. That's even better, isn't it? Now hopefully Dante will survive, but so far they've been really wanting to get a piece of Trajan when they could. Right, so next turn 1 Ophidian, so I need to make some breathing room. And preferably destroy the fresh scarabs in the middle while I'm at it. That should be a job for Karian and actually not quite Dante. How do I go about the positioning there? You move. Karian does his thing and takes out this pack. Dante destroys this pack and gets healed by incisors. This should bait out the Ophidian to either this or this hex, I think. And that should be workable around. And I probably don't want to expose Karn too much now, at least not to the what are they called, death marks. Yeah. No, there is still a fresh scarab there. Oh! So the Ophidian is coming up here, which I think kinda works for me. So this turn, 1 more Ophidian, so I should stay away from the south, not to get another surprise Ophidian in my face. I think I'm gonna do this. There. That kinda works, I guess. Oh, and now I have a problem because Karn will get bored. Damn it. Then again, maybe some of the scarabs will end up adjacent to him, so maybe he will not get bored. But I don't want him on low ground now, or well, on high ground now, just in case. Although the death mark can now shoot him. Yep. Great, I fucked up. Well, that's potentially not fatal just yet. Incisors is fine. How hard? Ooh. Okay, so that's gonna be something like 8000 damage. That's really not good. So let's dodge that. Dante can get attacked, but it will have to be fine. Let's do this. That lets me hide Trajan, and I probably want to use his active now. Okay, now I could really have used Karn as one more attack here, but what is done is done, and nothing good is done. So, can Incisors survive one more turn? Because he could make way for Carrion to destroy that Ophidian. But then he will have to get lucky, I think. And Trajan will probably not survive. And I shouldn't attack with Carrion now. But I also want to kill these scarabs because they're still fresh. So let's do this. There. And stick a little closer. Something is gonna happen. Okay, the Ophidians are somewhere on the edges of the map, which is fine. I can now reach this Ophidian and make it dead with Carrion. There. I probably could have made it in such a way that I would have destroyed these scarabs as well, but I was too lazy to do the maths. And it's time for Incisus active. Dante will have to survive. Ow. They weren't showing us unburying there. Game, you're cheating. You're cheating very much. Okay, so I think this is a loss because I won't really be able to deal with those Ophidians efficiently, or otherwise, really. And Incisors is gonna have trouble keeping up with the heals. Okay, something's gonna happen. Now, destroy the scarabs. Ow! Okay. That was extremely unfortunate. And damn, the damn Ophidian isn't even reachable. The terrain here is maximally annoying. Ow! Alright. Well, at least one act of defiance. So yeah, at least until the Ophidians I think cheated, because I definitely couldn't see the clouds of them emerging where they emerged. I think this was still manageable. Probably would have needed a little more planning in regards to what to kill with whom, and maybe rearranging positioning with incisors attacking instead of healing. But well, I don't really need to clear the stage at this point, so I think I'm just gonna move on to the next tracks for now. So I think with that, this video is officially over for now. Well, this video forever. And I will be back with the beta track in roughly 2 days. So thank you for watching, tacticians, and Kaurin out.